In 1955, a 10-year-old boy named Ronald Mallet watched his father, a television repairman, take his last breath. The sudden loss devastated him. His grief eventually found a focus. He read a copy of H.G. Wells's The Time Machine and decided exactly what he was going to do with his life. He would become an astrophysicist and build a real machine to go back and save his father. To do that, he needed real physics. He found his foundation in Albert Einstein's theories of relativity, which proved that space and time are physically linked. Decades later, Mallet proposed an actual mechanism. He theorized that a circulating ring of lasers could generate enough artificial gravity to physically twist the fabric of space-time into a loop, allowing someone to step from the present directly into the past. A son's desire to undo a tragedy had evolved into a serious, scientifically grounded effort to engineer the flow of time. The scientific community was highly skeptical. Even if the laser ring worked to send a traveler backward, the math offered no obvious way to return to the future. But there is a much bigger problem than getting a return ticket, and it comes down to pure logic. If you travel to the past and eliminate your own grandfather before your parent is conceived, you prevent your own birth. And if you are never born, you cannot travel back to alter the past. The timeline gets stuck in an unbreakable infinite loop of cause and effect canceling each other out. Building a functional machine doesn't matter if the physical mechanics of the universe forbid altering history without breaking reality itself. The theoretical debate hit an interesting turning point on internet forums in the year 2000. A user named John Titor appeared online, claiming to be an American soldier sent back from the year 2036. According to the posts, the government assigned him a temporal mission to retrieve a specific early computer, the IBM 5100, from 1975, to solve a critical technological crisis in his timeline. In explaining how his travel didn't destroy reality, Titor's story relied on the Heisenberg effect, named after the famous German physicist. This theory argues space-time is not a rigid line that snaps under paradox. Instead, it's a fluid fabric. If an error occurs, like an unexpected traveler, the universe absorbs the impact and smooths itself out over time, healing the anomaly. Under this logic, visiting the past does not trigger a catastrophic reality-ending paradox. It only creates a temporary ripple before the universe automatically course-corrects. If the fabric of space-time is truly flexible enough to fold and heal on its own, it raises a curious question. Could time travel happen naturally, entirely without a machine? Some physicists point to reported anomalies as potential evidence. In one modern case, two children stepped onto a familiar road behind their home, only to find it impossibly overgrown with a dense red-leafed forest. By the next morning, the normal road had returned. Similar phenomena, known as time slips, go back much further. In 1901, two English academics named Charlotte Moberly and Eleanor Jourdain visited the Palace of Versailles in France. While walking through the grounds, they entered a specific area where the atmosphere suddenly became oppressive. The people around them vanished, replaced by individuals wearing 18th century clothing. According to their detailed accounts, they even saw a woman sketching by the gardens who exactly matched the historical descriptions of Queen Marie Antoinette. Rather than traditional ghost stories, some astrophysicists suggest these events are rare, documented moments where two separate timelines briefly overlap. The arrow of time pushes us steadily forward. Yet, if these phenomena are real, the universe occasionally folds its own fabric, offering brief, unengineered windows into the past. Ronald Mallet's spinning laser ring is simply a technological attempt to force the exact same kind of cosmic glitch those women experienced at Versailles. The mechanics of altering history might seem impossible at first glance, but the concept survives because reality appears resilient enough to absorb our presence in the past.